Hello everyone, Dale Segev here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Hope you're all doing well. Today, I discovered something on a live stream that we do here on Wednesdays, right here on YouTube. Something fun, something spicy. On those live streams, sometimes we do Am I the A-hole? Where people go to Reddit and ask the community over there whether they are the a-hole in a situation that they're going through, whether they are the a-hole, the person involved is the a-hole, or everyone sucks. It's a whole bunch of fun. I'm not the only person who does this, obviously. There you go. But we unlocked something the other day that I think is a bit of a goldmine. r/confessions is where the real juicy stuff is, and we're just going to go through a whole bunch of these together, and you're going to get my reaction. So if that sounds like something that you're going to enjoy, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more reactions coming soon. I've turned on some background music, so let's get started. 23andMe states that I have a half sister. I don't know what to do. Hey, I can't see today. Hey, just using this as a throwaway account because I have family on the platform and I don't know how to go about this. Great start. Honestly, great start. 4 years ago, my wife bought me a 23andMe kit because I was also curious about what makes me, well, me, due to being mixed race, with me being mixed race, I can't read. With technology always advancing, 23andMe will always update, sending me emails that have discovered 32 relatives in one day, 17 the next, and some later. Ancestry does the same thing because I did an Ancestry DNA kit. So it does the same thing. So, there you go. I recently logged onto it because it's been a while from the last time to see any update by the site. Lo and behold, it's stated I have a half-sister. Confused as hell, I even recognize the name since we both grew up in a fairly small community. Oof. To put a little more context, I have 4 siblings. We've grown extremely close to another. We celebrate everything, especially for our children. My parents have been together over 40 years and have had a fairly close in age. Oh, and had us fairly close in age. Okay. So this has come to me as a surprise since the half-sister was born the same year my elder sister was born. Oof. I haven't told anyone in my family yet because things aren't great right now since our dad is in the hospital and mum's mental health is being held by a thread. Oh no. Oh no. I've checked our potential half-sister's Facebook and she posted a photo of her when she was a child and it's a spitting image of my eldest niece. I don't even know if my family is aware. I'm just trying to find out. Should I say something at this point or just let it be? I don't know what to do. Boy, this is rough. This is rough because, like, what can you say at this point? Like, what do you gather from this? Like, what do you gather from telling the family this news? You know what I mean? Like, yes, it'll be nice. You can have a relationship with your half sister and not tell the family. But if you tell the family, what benefit does that hold? In case of someone wanting to have a relationship with the half sister as well. But I just don't see what you get from destroying the family. Or alternatively, you could wait. You could wait until things are a little bit more settled in the family, and then you can tell them, I guess. Also, this one's a bit mild. some comments here. If you were notified, you can be sure she was also notified. Ah! Your first step may be to reach out to her and coordinate something before she does the reaching. That's very true, because if on 23andMe, they do both sides of the coin. OP says, the wife is telling me to tell my family first before I reach out to her. No, they don't want to take the test because their belief is the government will either clone them or some other stupid shit like they'll have your DNA argument when they already do. I want to reach out to her too, but she must have found out before I did, which was crazy. I can't imagine what she's thinking or feeling about it. Yeah, reach out to each other first. Let's go, hey, I don't know how much you know of the family situation right now. It's crazy. Maybe let's not. Let's put a pin in this and come back to it at a later stage. You know, because things are crazy right now. Don't rattle the snake if you don't have to. All right. Next one. I find moaning during sex to be performative. Oh, nice and short. Just like my sex life. Anyway. I feel a lot of pressure to pretend during sex with moaning and facial expressions. And I hate it because it's so fake. Oh no. It sounds like the sex is the problem. I have times I'm really enjoying myself, but I don't feel the urge to make sounds unless it's an orgasm. But I feel like if I don't moan, my boyfriend might think I'm not enjoying myself. It always baffles me when I see porn how much they scream. Am I broken? Am I supposed to scream and moan like that? No! No! Okay, here's the thing. Porn is fake, first of all. I hate to break it to you. Second of all, if you're comparing yourself to a professional actor, you're going to lose also. You know what I mean? Like these actors, I've said it, so I don't know why. I know I'm also a small channel, so I don't know why I'm so scared. But those actors are professionals. They are professionals. What I do, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not saying that my marriage is perfect. I'm not saying anything like that. What I'm saying is, what we do is we do a debrief. But also, we do a debrief. We go, hey, let's do more of that and less of this other thing. And what if we try this and let's do more of that later. There are ways to communicate during the sex. Also, I find, for me personally, this is my personal opinion, I find that you can communicate with your partner in a way where you say, if he asks you a question, you can just answer the question. You know, it's not that deep. Well, maybe it is. Maybe that's part of the problem. It's mama. You know, you know what I mean? Like it's not that anything is broken. There's nothing wrong with you. To be fair, it's not necessarily a bad thing if you save. Can't believe I'm about to say the sentence out loud. It's not a bad thing if you save your best moan for last. Saving your best moan for last with Dale Segev. But yeah, no, just communicate. Like honestly, like you don't need to scream and shout and let it all out. Like if that's not your if that's your thing, go ham. Moan all day, scream all day, kick around, do whatever you please. If it's not your thing, communicate that to your significant other and say, these are my tells as well. You have to have tells, right? What do the comments say on this? I think that even if you're not really a moaner, it's important to find ways to communicate with your partner. Oh, there you go. What you like and what you don't. Maybe saying something like that feels good, or even a light squeeze of your hand on his arm. Something like that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you gotta think about it theatrics or gestures. I found with practice that being vocal in bed can be fulfilling, especially if you pay attention to your partner's responses. I agree, moaning is pointless. Orgasms feel nice, but I don't think you need to moan about it. Silence is fine. Again, as long as you're... I think it's okay, potato. 5272. I think... Again, as long as you're enjoying yourself, as long as the two of you are enjoying yourself, who cares what the public thinks? Agreed. It's so disheartening when I see people complaining about dudes being too quiet. Whatever. Maybe it's worth questioning if you feel pleasure to perform in bed is something as you want in the relationship. That's true. Are you having, and this is not a bit, are you having performance anxiety? Because if you're having performance anxiety, then that's something completely different. You know? That's something completely different that you need to address in a certain way. Go talk to your partner. He'll fix you right up. Alright. How am I too old to be delivering pizza? But please stop laughing at me. Wow, these are short today. Don't say that after the last one. Everyone has dreams, but not all of us will achieve them. Aw, don't be like that. Don't be like that. I'm trying to be a YouTuber. It's not working, so like this video, please. Subscribe. Thank you. I might be not well off, but you know what? My wife and I are happy with our lives. Good for you. Girl next cutie bliss. Good for you. We have a cozy little house, a very mysterious cat, and we're still very much in love. Good for you, honestly. There's nothing better than going back home to her every day. To all you young ones who make fun of me when I bring your order to your place, I hope you find happiness one day. Signed, a slightly annoyed Gramps who delivers pizza. No! You know what? I don't know how old you are. I don't really care how old you are. Good for you, man. Good for you. Look, I have, and this is not about accolades here, but I have a Bachelor of Business majoring in Marketing and Human Resources, and I work in a supermarket. Like, honestly, I am the first person to tell you, do not give don't give two about what people think. I was trying to do a bit there with my microphone, but honestly, yeah, don't listen to people. Honestly, you're making your way. You have a wonderful life for yourself. I don't. If it suits you, I like if you're content or even hell, if you're happy to deliver pizza, then do it. Like, there's nothing, literally, unless there's something physically stopping you, go for it. And, like, sorry to bring this back to my marriage, but we have this rule too. If Ed wants to, you know, or Ed or I want to go back to the cruise ships one day, maybe, we're going to go for it. And, hell, he had an 8-week stint at the circus, and we made it work. I say go for it. I say, you know what? No. Screw those young'uns. You know what I really want to get back. I really want to get on top of production stuff so I can go back out and DoorDash. I tell you what, DoorDashing is so fun. It is really fun. But I've just been caught up with work and making sure I keep on top of this stuff, and it's been a time. But yeah, it's honestly, DoorDashing and delivering food is so much fun. I don't want to do it as a career, but I mean, if he does as a career, but he's saying that everyone has dreams but might not achieve them, and now he's just delivering pizza to bring the bacon. Good for him, honestly. Not his first choice, but yeah, definitely not his last. So, you know, that's good for him. I'm scared about the comments though, because this is Reddit, so let's see what some of these comments say. Dude, one of my favorite jobs ever was working at as a pizza delivery driver. It paid really well, and they were really accommodating with my availability. Same, I wouldn't trade the money Same. I wouldn't trade the money I make now, but man, I miss those nights of just being on the road delivering pizza, listening to music or games or comedy shows. I loved the people I worked with too. Every store I worked at. Yeah, you're on the road. You have your own space. And even on my bike, like that's your office. You are in a moving office. I hate when people laugh at people just working. Like being a delivery guy or a warehouse worker means you're less than being a human being. Warehouse workers too, man. They are underappreciated. We work to live, and not always our plans end up what we wanted. Sometimes even we realize our mistakes too late. But that attitude. Okay. To laugh at people working is disgusting. Disgusting. Can I find that real quick? Hang on.
Cher Lloyd by Cher Lloyd or Rebecca G. Then. And don't forget all the trouble we got into.
Why does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
That's not me.
Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting!
I love her so much. Well, that's what she said. Someone really laughs at you for delivering your pizza. You. I mean, yeah, true. You're making sure they get fed. Thanks, discount thug. I love Reddit usernames so much. Alright. But no, yeah, go deliver your food, man. Whatever you need to do to bring it back in and you enjoy it, then I cannot see a problem with it. Honestly. My BF might have encountered human trafficking in a merchant's ship's container. I clicked on this because of broken English, but also, my BF might have encountered human trafficking in a merchant ship's container. So my boyfriend just came back from a merchant ship 6-month voyage, and he was telling me stories about it. It was a big ship that carried more than 8,000 containers and stopped off by ports in many countries across the world. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, those are manned, aren't they? I forget about that. If you want to work on ships and you enjoy it, go for it. No, I'm just kidding. Pardon me. One weird thing that happened that freaked many men that worked on the board was a container that had tapping and banging sounds coming from the inside. What? Like all of a sudden you'd be like hearing like that? Oh my god, that's terrifying. The sounds didn't have a specific frequency. He said they tried banging on the metal and whatever was inside banged back at them. That's freaky. I think they may have mentioned that the container was being delivered to a port in Panama, and that's why they thought it was containing humans inside that crossed their mind due to the country's high criminality rate. So they considered telling the captain, but we don't know if the captain was eventually notified about this. He said the containers could not be opened by anyone on the ship, but only specified machines in port. So that's something they could do anyway. They men that witnessed this told the rest, but they didn't believe them. Scary. Whoa! Imagine if it did have humans in it. Like, imagine if... Okay, roleplay. Going back to that other story. Imagine if... Oh, that could be another thing too. Imagine if you had shipping containers with people in it. That would be terrifying. Would it not? Like, that would be horrific. But they were banging back, so that makes it feel like they were still alive, right? Like you can't say that they weren't still alive in that ship. So at least, you know, then they were somewhat still alive. I'm very curious to see what the comments are. He definitely should have alerted the captain to this. I could be wrong, but I've never heard of a special machine to open sea containers. All of them have been locked with padlocks and could be opened fairly easily. In fact, he would have been a duty to alert the captain or an officer on the bridge, as it's not only a crime, it's very dangerous to be locked inside. Yeah, they're held accountable of the goods that are on the ship too, aren't they? If the containers are stacked against another container, you'll need cranes to okay. They're all smooshed in. Gotcha. Chance the captain or the port was in on it too. Bribes! No! Bribery! I didn't even think of that! No! Highly unlikely involving the captain creates more problems. Yeah, true. Yeah, but if the captain was corrupt... CSB? What does CSB mean? CSB. I don't know my mate. I don't know my lingo. Oh! Oh! Okay, that's what that means. Alright, moving on. I got nothing to add to that. Alright, time for, I think, one more. Let's do one more. I was going to do this for like an hour, but we've got half an hour. You don't need to hear me talk for more than half an hour. I want a spicy one, though. I feel selfish for thinking like this. My cousin is actually my half-brother. I have no idea that he'll never know. I'm into older women, and I don't know if that's weird or not. I pissed in my girlfriend's dorm sink due to dire circumstances and then cried so hard I threw up. I shit on someone? Alright. Nope. We're shitting on someone. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here on the Dale Segev YouTube channel, is we're shitting on someone. Little backstory. When this happened, I started taking metformin for my type 2 diabetes. I was driving around for work and had to use the restroom. I was always trying to find a GT gas station or truck stop. GT gas station, doesn't matter. Well, I had to go so bad, I pulled into a place called Racetrack and proceeded to do the blood clench run into the store. You all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we do. Oh, there's only one comment on this post. Oh. As I rounded the corner and grabbed the bathroom door, it was coming out, so I pulled the door and my pants were starting to come down as I look up and there's someone sitting on the toilet! Ah! No! No! There was a urinal right beside it. It was the older man and I locked eyes and started crying. It wasn't locked and all I could do was back up into the urinal. My pants were down and I was shitting nothing. Oh, shitting. Nothing was said. It was awkward silence until the shit splashed out and landed on him. There's so much to unpack here. Also, I love the sentence. The sentence was... Nothing was said. It was an awkward silence until the shit splashed out and landed on him. That is the most... That is the funniest sentence I've ever heard. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well, I was mortified and all I could do was cry. We said nothing for what felt like an eternity until I asked him for the paper. I wiped it and threw it in the trash and just ran. So good. So what you're telling me is I have no words. So what you're telling me is, right, so let's back up. One. There's okay. Who is the asshole in this situation? Am I the asshole for shitting on an old man? No, not the game we're playing. What is the etiquette around shitting on someone? in this pooper's defense... Wow, a lot of shit talk on today's episode. What is going on? What in God's green earth? Why would you not lock a urinal door? That's my question. Why would you not lock a urinal door? You're going to a stall. You're taking care of business every day. Strange reference. And you're going to be in there for a while, I'm assuming. At least 5 minutes. And you're going to... Oh my god. Why would you not lock the door? That's all. Unless you're into that sort of stuff. Which I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum. I'm not here to do that. I'm just saying... Some people are not into that. You need to pick your target audience, and this racetrack gas station is not it. Or maybe it is it. I don't know if it's a well-known area for singles in your area. No! Fuck me. Okay. Alright. How to unpack this. Okay. So, he grabbed the door, pulling his pants down, started looking up, and someone was sitting on the toilet. There was a urinal right beside it. The old man locked eyes, and they started crying. They made eye contact! So hang on. So he was like this, right, on the toilet. So he must have been there. How did they make eye contact? Did he, like, turn his head? The top? Did the top turn his head? Not did the top turn his head. That's not it. Oh, my God. Alright, well, what's the comment on this first? Oh, God. Always look before you sit down at any public bathroom. Always, I don't care if you shit your pants. I would rather shit my pants than go to a urinal and realize that it's not there, like that someone was there. That's all I'm saying. A buddy of mine told me this weird story earlier of a man who once busted into a gas station bathroom while he was pooping, shitted into it and splashed onto Jay. Then had the audacity to ask him for toilet paper. Wiped it off. Shut up! This guy's posing as that old man. A buddy of mine, Jay, told me this weird story earlier of a man who busted into a gas station bathroom while he was pooping, shit into a urinal, then splashed onto Jay, then had the audacity to ask him for toilet paper, wiped himself, cried, and then ran out of the bathroom. Coincidence? I think not. Oh my god, that is... this is so much fun. Alright, we're gonna end it there. Shit or high water. We're gonna end it there. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing for more reaction content coming soon. This was a blast. Thank you so much for watching and clicking on my video. You should follow me on TikTok and Instagram at the Dale Segev, TheDaleSegev, and join the Discord, bit.ly/Dale Discord, bit.ly/DALEDISCORD. Until next time, folks, don't shit in an urinal. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a bunch. Bye.